Hi, good morning, Dylan. Hi, everyone. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to here to present. What I'd like to highlight today is a program that we launched at NYPA and Canals that we called New York Canal Staycations this past summer season. It was a campaign to promote folks getting out on the canal and the Erie Canalway / Empire State Trail during this summer of COVID-19, when everyone was looking to take advantage of the opportunities in our backyards. Quote unquote, I'll call it normal summer vacations to maybe some warm beaches or out of town were canceled, and we saw a lot of folks looking to take advantage of the resources and amenities that were in their backyard and a short distance from home. So NYPA and Canals, we seized on that opportunity and ran a program that we called New York Canal Staycations to promote 6 hubs of activity along the trail and along the canal, where folks could go and enjoy a safe, socially distant outing that included both biking, hiking, and also paddling on the waterway. We identified, and you see in that map there, 6 hubs of activity. The 4 hubs in the center, the Paddle Pedal the Mohawk in Schenectady and Niskayuna, the History Lap at the Chittenango Landing Canal Boat Museum, In Search of Seneca Falls paddling excursion, and the Confluence out at the Genesee Waterway Center at Lock 32. NYPA and Canals directly supported and funded those outings to encourage folks to participate, and those were free excursions. So folks were able to sign up through a website and take advantage of either paddling and or biking on the trail at those 4 locations. The 2 other locations, the one on the Champlain Canal up in Schuylerville and Creek to Paddle out in the Tonawondas, we did direct marketing and promotional support for already established businesses in those area to remind folks of the amenities that were in their area. And part of this interactive map, we launched a website that had a whole bunch of interactive features to tell people what was in, as part of each of these programs. And we also highlighted other area businesses that were in the neighborhood. So if someone was looking to make it a small day trip, maybe, go paddling for a half an hour and then participate in the bike trail excursion, and then go grab, a coffee or a lunch or maybe an early dinner. We really tried to highlight on this interactive map some of the local things that you could do, in the neighborhood. So I'll take the Paddle the Mohawk in Schenectady example. We worked with a kayak provider and also a bike provider to create this loop excursion where you would sign up and you would paddle a few miles on the Mohawk River Erie Canal. You would come off at a designated dock location, and then you would hop on a bike that was provided by our partners at CDTA, the Capital District Transportation Authority, and then you would bike back to your original starting spot along the Mohawk River there. And then on this interactive map, we had a highlight of some of the local restaurants and businesses and other things that you could do in the neighborhood if you wanted to make it part of a little longer excursion out and about in the community. We entered into a very robust media campaign for this, both paid and earned media. We again created a website. We did a lot of advertisements on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and we also worked our channels for earned media, calling local reporters, calling TV stations, calling the newspapers in each of these neighborhoods to promote this. And we got great coverage across the entire canal system. And the one photo there is actually of the Schenectady excursion. So that's the Empire State Trail, Erie Canalway Trail in Schenectady. That excursion sold out twice. We had available dates for people to sign up. Within a few days of the launch, all of the available dates sold out very quickly, filled up. We went back to the provider and we were able to expand out and add additional dates to the campaign. And within just a few hours of those dates being available, those also booked up. So I like to say the Schenectady Paddle Mohawk sold out twice because it filled up so quickly twice. But overall, we saw just shy of 3,000 people participate in this program this past year. And those are metrics that we tracked through the providers that we worked with. Our website had nearly 125,000 hits, and through our data that we collected on social media, or through our social media ads, we reached about 1.2 million individuals and had over 28 million impressions, through our campaign here. So really a great way to remind folks that, the canal system, the Empire State Trail, it's really in our backyards. And Brian noted that in his earlier presentation. The canal system, 524 miles across upstate New York, over 200 small villages, cities, and towns are all connected. And this was our opportunity to say to folks, hey, if you're not traveling far this year because of COVID and you want to do something that's safe and you can still enjoy the outside, remember the Canalway Trail, the Empire State Trail, and the Great Canal System are in your backyard. So we saw really great positive results here, really great to engage in the community, really great to engage with our vendors. Again, folks like, Joe Tregley out at the Chittenango Canal Landing Boat Museum, they actually saw such popularity in the program throughout the summer that although our official last day of staycations was on Labor Day, the museum extended the program into the fall. So they were able to still offer out the program, into September and October because there was such an interest there. So really great feedback from all the participants. We are discussing maybe possibilities for next year. We're still working on kind of an after action report, discussing kind of lessons learned from this past summer, but we are starting to brainstorm, what would a program look like this, or what could a program look like in the summer of 2021, if we're able to bring that back in some form. But all around, Dylan, really, really great program. Really happy to see those numbers of almost 3,000 people out there on both the water and on, the Erie Canalway Trail. So certainly, kind of a new initiative for us this year, but was a direct result in a positive outcome of COVID-19. We had a delayed opening to our navigation season. The locks opened instead of in late May, they opened in late July or late June, early July. A few locks opened in August. So although we had a shortened navigation season on the traditional canal, we were able to attract folks out to the waterway into the trail through this program.